Before Egypt's pyramids and Rome's empire, another great civilization quietly flourished along the Indus River. In what is now Pakistan and northwest India, the Indus Valley Civilization emerged around 3300 BCE, harnessing the river's floods to grow wheat and barley. Over centuries, small villages evolved into vast, sophisticated cities, covering more land than Egypt or Mesopotamia and home to millions. For millennia, this civilization was lost to history, its cities buried until their rediscovery in the 1920s revealed advanced urban centers like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. The Indus people built not on conquest, but on planning, cooperation, and a deep connection to nature, creating a peaceful, orderly society that thrived for nearly 2,000 years. As we uncover their world, we find lessons in resilience, ingenuity, and the dawn of city life. The Indus cities were marvels of urban planning, laid out in perfect grids with wide, straight streets and standardized, fire-baked bricks. At Mohenjo-Daro's heart stood the Great Bath, a massive, watertight pool likely used for ritual purification, highlighting water's sacred role. Most homes had private wells and bathing areas, but the true wonder was the city-wide sanitation system. Covered drains carried wastewater away, keeping cities clean and healthy. This level of public hygiene was unmatched in the ancient world. Houses clustered around courtyards where families lived, worked, and socialized. Artifacts, pottery, tools, and toys reveal a vibrant, industrious community. The Indus people valued cleanliness, order, and the well-being of all citizens. The Indus Valley was a hub of Bronze Age trade, connecting with distant lands like Mesopotamia, known to them as Meluhha. Indus merchants exported gemstones, lapis lazuli, timber, pearls, and some of the world's first cotton textiles, exchanging them for silver, tin, and wool. Trade was regulated with standardized stone weights and distinctive carved seals, ensuring fairness and authenticity. These seals, pressed into clay, acted as trademarks and guarantees for goods. Indus artifacts found in Mesopotamia, and vice versa, show a world more interconnected than we once imagined. Through trade, the Indus people shaped and were shaped by the wider ancient world. Unlike Egypt or Mesopotamia, the Indus Valley left no palaces, royal tombs, or statues of kings, no clear evidence of rulers at all. Their cities suggest governance by councils or community elders, not monarchs. There's little sign of warfare, few weapons, minimal fortifications, and a culture focused on trade and harmony. Artifacts like carved seals depict animals and deity-like figures, hinting at spiritual beliefs and a reverence for nature. The Indus script, found on thousands of objects, remains undeciphered, its short mysterious symbols keeping their language and stories locked away. Without their words, much of their inner world remains a mystery. Yet their peaceful, cooperative society stands out in ancient history. Around 1900 BCE, the Indus cities began to decline, not from sudden disaster, but gradual change. Shifting rivers and changing monsoons brought drought and crop failures, undermining the agricultural foundation. Trade networks unraveled as Mesopotamia faltered, weakening the Indus economy and city life. People left the great cities for smaller villages, adapting to new realities. Yet their legacy endured. Craft techniques, religious motifs, and agricultural practices lived on in later cultures. The Indus story is not just one of collapse, but of transformation and continuity. Their silent cities remind us that even the greatest civilizations can fade, but their influence echoes through time.